Shows you live. Yeah. Open live video. If I click it, let's see if I can do it. Cool. So started. Oh, I got both images, and that's pretty cool.
Oh, you're awesome.
Oh no. He'll be able to come way back in the same room, right?
Yeah, it's his meeting or whatever. You been leaving ducks around? You got any coins too?
Absolutely. All over the place. Like, two big Ziploc bags.
You're kind of muffled. I think it's trying to suppress the wind and it's muffling you.
That's what I think it's doing too.
Yeah. Not too clear.
I'll go live soon. I'm gonna still go live, but soon probably be better. I guess in case.
HASHPOWER policy purposes.
They could hear us on the live.
What was that?
I think they could hear us on the live properly. No, I went to the live. Who's live?
Yeah, it'll pick you guys up when it's doing that. That's all right. That's all right. So, hey everybody. We're going to give it a few minutes. We'll do our intros and stuff. We want to give people time to come in here. I'm using the same background as last week, guys, because I had a week and I did not make a new background. So that's just, it is what it is. Bobby is still a Cyberman thing. So yeah, we'll get that figured out. So Angelus, how's it going? Yeah. So, as people are trickling in here, we will be doing the giveaway live here tonight. And what we'll basically do is we're going to do a walkthrough on, how to do the Brains HASHPOWER, rent HASHPOWER. This is not sponsored by Brains. Okay. This is sponsored by Bull, Bobby, and me. Okay. So that's who sponsored this. So everything you guys are getting today, these are sats donated by the three of us that are on the screen right now. But we wanted to do it because it's cool. It looks kind of cool when this happens. I actually get a kick out of doing it, so I'll do it once in a while myself and just kind of see what happens. But yeah, we're going to do it live, so it should happen. Now, the caveat here is, as long as something weird does not happen with Brains, because remember, they're beta testing this still. All right. As long as everything goes fine, everything goes fine on our end. Okay. So just please be aware of that. I did preload. Yeah. I did preload the sats in the wallet for it. So it's all in there. Usually it takes like between 10 and 30 minutes. It actually took an hour and a half today. So I'm glad I did it earlier today. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But before we do, let's go ahead and do the introductions to there we go. To over there is Bobby. So we'll start with Bobby. How you doing, my good friend?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. You having a week?
Oh, I'm having a week, yeah. I'm learning HVAC, and what's cool about working at an HVAC company, even though I don't do HVAC at that HVAC company, I do IT. So we have fancy, I probably can't see that.
Yeah, it kind of blocks it.
Psychometric.
There we go.
Psychrometric charts. Yeah. got a fancy one.
Nice. Well, hey, I know after that talk you had we had the other was it 2 weeks ago now with Tarantula. That kind of I think that was a good catalyst for it. I know you've been talking about it, but I think that was kind of a catalyst, right, to get that moving.
Yeah, now I really have my path forward, how to get into that.
That's awesome. I still think back about that. That was a really good hour we spent talking with him. Like it just blew my mind.
That was awesome.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to our good friend. We've got Captain Bull down there on his good ship Lollipop doing his thing. Bull, I'm so glad that you're out and relaxing. How you doing right now, my friend?
How's it going, guys? Just enjoying the air, sitting on the front of the boat right now, cruising around. Disney's private island right now, passing by there. We were just in Royal Caribbean's new Paradise Beach Island they have. So just hanging out. I'm excited to see somebody win this, and it'll be even more amazing if they actually hit a block.
I will be so
Yeah.
freaking stoked.
That's
if
going
that
to be
happens.
so cool if they hit a block.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So, hey, you made it. Cool. All right. Cool. I see people are still trickling in, so that's cool. We're gonna just a couple more minutes. We'll get started. But again, just a little recap how this will go. What I'll do is I'm gonna pull up the Brains HASHPOWER page so you can guys could kind of see how that works. Okay. At that point, while we're going through that, we're gonna draw somebody to be part of this to be the winner. Okay. So what we'll need to do is whoever wins this, kill a beat. Whoever wins this slot, what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to like DM you, so that won't be on the camera. We'll DM you because we're gonna need some information from you. Okay, we're gonna need like your where you want it. And technically the information we're asking for isn't anything that could screw you over, okay? Because like what we'll need is your incoming wallet address, right? That's your public wallet address. So the only thing somebody could really do to you at your public wallet address is give you Bitcoin. So would that be a bad thing? We're going to need to know what pool you want it to aim at. Remember, it has to be like a publicly accessible pool. You can't say like, well, it's on my Umbrel, so I want you to point it to my dad. No, it's got to be like a publicly accessible pool, something I can cut and paste and put in there. It's going to direct it at, it's going to go. Okay. So like, I've sent it to Ocean. I've sent it to, Atlas. I sent it to, you could send it to like Solo Pool, CK Pool, anything like that. Okay. Brains. If you want to keep it on Brains, go ahead. The last time I did it on Atlas, just because I was like, I had just done an interview with Matt over at Atlas. I had a lot of fun with that. They only charge 1.5%. It's a solo pool. They only charge 1.5% if you hit. So I was like, what the hell? I'll throw it at that. So, and it was super simple. I did it in like minutes. And we'll need, I think that's about it. You'll name your, what you want us to put on the end of your wallet. So, we'll put like, I don't know, midweek minor rental or something like that. So that way, if it does hit, you'll know, or, when you're checking your hash, you'll know what it was. Yes. And, somebody just said Brains has hit blocks before. Yes. I think it's 2 now, right, Bobby, is what we found out. Like 2, they've hit 2 blocks. I think it is doing this.
At least 2. I want to say 3, but yeah, at least 2.
Yeah. So I think one was Parasite Pool. That was their first block hit, I think, was with Brains Hash.
Oh yeah, Parasite.
And then I think it was like CK Pool or someone else had a hit, I believe as well. So I think there's been 2. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat.
CK Pool hit a couple times.
Yeah. So I mean, it's viable. It's real. It's kind of like when you think about the whole BitAxe thing, right? People say like, BitAxes aren't going to hit. No, BitAxes have hit. So there's precedent for it. This Brains HASHPOWER rental has hit. Excuse me. There's HASHPOWER for it. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt today because I'm ready for the boogaloo. It's one of those days. So somebody asked. So yeah, so we'll get that going in a minute. The viewers are ticking up right now. I'm going to ask you guys, if you're on X, go ahead and share this out. Share out the stream to people, please. Let's get a good crowd in here for this. And yeah, we're going to start figuring this out. Glenn Cooper, you made it. Hey, buddy. Glad you were able to make it, sir. But okay, so that's what's going to be going on here. Before we get into all that stuff, like I said, we're going to let people trickle in a little bit. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. We'll give it to like 15 minutes after, and then we'll start getting it rolling. But next week for the show, it'll be one of 2 things. It'll be probably something about the difficulty adjustment that's going to happen here in about a day and a half. Or we're going to be talking with the person who hit the block off the hash rate, and we're going to be having a good old time. So it's going to be one of those two. So, oh man. Yeah. Let's see. Also, for those of you guys following that new series of YouTube videos that I've been doing for Altair, the Bitcoin mining show, I did put up a new episode today, and I obviously did something wrong because you all know I'm completely stupid. And when I rendered it, I thought it looked fine. Like it looked like it was fine going in. And then after it posted, I set it up to post at a certain time on YouTube. It posted, and everyone's heads were like this big on the screen. And I was like, that looks horrible. So I pulled it down. It's re-rendering. It'll go back up in the morning. So please take a look at that, and we'll repost it. Okay.
Yeah. After I got off work, I was like, oh, sweet. I'm going to listen to that. And then I'm like,
no, you're
where'd
not.
the video go? I thought he posted.
No, you're not. Nope. Screwed it up. Because that's what I do. Hey, Gen X, what's up, buddy? I saw your DM, Gen X. I'm not ignoring you. It's just been a busy afternoon. I'll get back to you, buddy. It was just one of those days, man. I was like, I just kind of pulled the video down, and I was like, okay, because it was just like, I was like, why is it so small? And it was obviously something I did, right? Like, I screwed it up. I just was like, I'm just gonna pull it down. We'll put it up fresh. I don't want the Altair guys looking at me like, why are you so retarded? But it's too late for that. So, but it's a really good interview. Like, Matt from over at Atlas Pool, like, he's a cool guy to talk to. And it's another one of those guys that's just building things in Bitcoin. Like, we had Hodl Tarantula on, who builds, like, he's making mining sites off of stranded power and, flare gas and doing all this cool stuff. So he's making the physical things. Well, then you got Matt over there who has this background in networking and whatnot. And he's like, well, I'm going to build something too. And he built this pool, and he kind of has a unique take on how they do it to make sure that, there's access around the world, especially like in underserved areas. And I was like, that's really cool. Like, just seeing these people that are building all this cool stuff with Bitcoin, and especially in Bitcoin mining. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, definitely. In Hodl Tarantula's interview, not with us, but with
21.
the Ask 21 questions with the Bitcoiner, he said, like, there's place for everyone. Everyone can help build. Everyone can build towards Bitcoin. So yeah, it's cool that you're showing off different aspects of builders.
Speaking of showing off, we've got Bull down here showing off the main pool on the ship right now.
Oh, this is probably the worst ship I've ever been in.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's the smallest, oldest one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You said it's a Disney ship?
I know it's a Disney ship, but I just got off the newest one, brand new Star of the Seas. So
Star of the
this
Seas.
one is
Right on. Show off. Make me
Get out
jealous.
here, look at this. Nobody's here.
That's crazy, man. By this point of the day on a cruise, I'm usually stumbling around that deck. Like
I did have
completely
some drinks
wasted.
on the island today.
So, right. Nice pool. Hey, Brad. Okay. So we got one more minute till we're going to start getting people in. So how we're going to do this is, let me see here. I got to get some different chats up on my screen so we can do this, because I'm going to need somebody to message me. And we actually have a decent amount of people right now watching us through YouTube. So
Well, that's good. I hope they all into mining, and they can actually provide,
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's just watching just to watch, or if they really want to, get their mining hash power.
Yeah, like hopefully that's it.
Free hash power.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not, maybe this would push them towards to wanting to learn about how to even, get the hash for next time or something,
Right. Yeah. If we pick somebody tonight, just so y'all know, if we pick you and you're unable to provide like a wallet address and a pool you want to use, if this is your first time, if you've never mined before, but you do have a wallet address to receive Bitcoin, remember, you don't give anyone your secret wallet, your send wallet, just the receive wallet, right? if you're that person and you get picked and you're like, I'm not sure where to send this, if you two are okay with this, we'll make the call. We'll just tell them we're going to send them the Atlas pool.
Yeah, whatever you want.
We'll just send them the
Okay
Atlas
with it.
pool. Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
So it's kind of their week right now for the video. So I think it would be nice to kind of kick them something. But yeah, if you know where you want it sent, fantastic. No problem. There's no focus. We're not getting paid to channel you somewhere or something like that. But if you're just like, hey, I've never mined before, I have no clue. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to mining. We'll help you. We'll walk you through it. So while we're prepping for that, I'm going to go ahead. Let me bring this up. So Brains HashPower. Okay. Hashpower.brains.com. Remember, Brains has 2 eyes. Okay. Just like hopefully most of us do. When you go here, you'll have to set up an account. Okay. You're also going to need to make sure you have a Telegram account. Okay. That's important because they're going to send you when you commit to your order, when you submit your HashPower order, it's going to ping you through a bot in Telegram to confirm it. Okay. So you've got to have that available and ready. So be aware of that. There's kind of multi-steps to this. And again, this is a beta test. They're still working everything out with this Brains HashPower thing. So there's bugs they're working out, but that's pretty much how it works. So tonight we're going to be doing, let me see here. We're just going to do a little play around right now. We're waiting for some people to come in. Okay. Cause we're right at about 100 viewers right now. So I'm going to pretend we're putting it in. Okay. So just so you know, so I bring up the create page. Y'all can see this okay? Oh, I got to share with the boys in the chat. Hold on.
I was going to say, I don't see nothing yet.
See, you
I
guys
was looking
got
at it on the YouTube.
You got to remind me when I'm stupid, guys. You got to be like, you're being stupid again, Cinco. Let me share my screen. Hold on one second. Where's my screen share button? Share. I'm going to share. Where is it? It's this one. Yes. Okay. And let me bring that back up. Now, can you all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So let me go back again. I've set up an account. I've funded a wallet. We'll get into that in a second. Okay. But I just want to I want to entice you guys that are in chat, right? I want to entice you guys real quick. Check this out. So I'm going to create a bid, use latest price, and I'm going to use all the sats in the wallet. I got 281,195 sats in there. It's about $200 worth of Bitcoin-ish. So that's what somebody's getting tonight. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start messing with the petahash. So let's say 30 petahash. We can do with that amount 30 petahash for 5 hours. Or we can do 60 petahash for 2.5 hours. Okay, so like you can kind of mess with it what you want to do, right? So at 50,
cool.
50 at 3. Or let's say somebody said, you know what, I'd rather go like barbecue, like low and slow, right? We can do 15 for 10 hours for you. Right? So remember, TikTok next block every 10 road is at 10.8 minutes right now, I think is what it's at. Something like that. So that would mean you're going to get in this 60 chances, roughly 60 chances to win with 15 petahash. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because you're going to get 6 times 10, right? So there's we'll say about 6 times an hour. The blocks are propagating. So at 15 petahash at 10 hours, you would get about, we'll call it ish, 60 tries, 60 scratch off tickets to hit that Bitcoin. So to hit the block. And then all we'll do, and I'm going to let the person pick. They can pick what they want, right? You want to do 100 petahash for an hour and a half? Do it. You want to do 150 petahash for an hour for 6 tries? All right, whatever. Anyway, the point is we're going to be teaching somebody how it works, and we're showing you guys how it works. At that point, we'll go ahead. We will put your wallet address. Well, we'll put the pool you want to use in. We'll put the the wallet address, and a worker name on there. And then that's pretty much it. We don't need to put any additional notes on there. It's not necessary. So
How high do they let you go? Can you have like an exahash for 5 seconds?
Let me go back over here. I don't know if you can. So we'll try. 9 minutes. You gotta have an exahash for 9 minutes, guys. If you want to just be able to flex on your showing that you've done an exahash is the most you've ever done. You don't even get it for a full block propagation, but you'd be able to say
just enough for a screenshot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm mining it. Here I am mining at an exahash, y'all. With my BitAxe gamma in the background. So, yeah. So
if we're gambling, let's go big.
Right? Go big or go home. But anyway, we're going to leave it up to y'all how it's going to be, okay? So whoever gets it. We're at 124 viewers, so we're about to do this, okay? So what I need you to do, let me go back over to my multi-stream chat here so I can see it a little better. Hello, Gunslinger. Oh. Okay. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys, because I'm going to do some cutting and pasting so we can get this figured out. I think we're going to have to kind of do this on the fly, my co-hosts, because we got a lot of people coming in here from YouTube as well. So that's good. I can't tell, Bobby, can you tell how many people are you on YouTube or are you on, looks like we got 116 on X.
Let's refresh YouTube. We got 12 people on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So 12 on YouTube. All right. My 12 YouTubers. This is what I want you all to do. Right now, I want you to type in chat. This is for because I can see your YouTube symbol. I want you to type hashtag, just put a hashtag and then put HASHPOWER. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to put it in chat. Hashtag HASHPOWER. Okay, that's what I want you guys to do. That's my YouTubers. There you go. Just like I did. Okay, so it's showing up for you guys now. Yeah, so Samir, you're good, man. All you got to do, just put that in there. And there's a little bit of a delay, so we'll let that happen right on my YouTubers. I'm glad you're in there. I feel bad for my YouTubers that are going to watch this like 3 days from now. They're going to be like, I missed out. They're going to be like typing. They're going to be putting comments in like, hashtag HASHPOWER. It's like 3 days too late, but there you go. Samir's in. Okay. For my X people, if you're with X, you got some extra homework. Okay. If you're on X, you got to make sure you're following. So just for tonight, it's me and Bobby. Okay. And I've already put that in the post. You guys can see it. Make sure you're following us. If you're already in here, you probably are following us anyway. And then you guys are going to put hashtag XPower. Okay. So Louis Zamora, Luis, hashtag XPower. This is going to help us so I can figure out who's who. Yes. 2 different types of homework. See, this is where you see who's the Bitcoiners because we can't follow directions. So we'll see who screws up, and that's the real Bitcoiners. So there we go. All right. So I've got some people. All right. I've got my list. We're going to give it like 2 minutes, guys, because I know there's a little bit of delay on here, right?
Looks like it's over $200 now.
Yeah. If on X, type. There we go. We got people. So it's starting. Okay. So people are starting to see it now. That's okay. We'll be able to filter this out. And Bobby, I don't think you're going to have to do your work, but I think I'm going to cut and paste it into my chat GPT and just hit the randomizer button. Say, give me somebody.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Just going to give it a couple more minutes. Like I said, we're going to give it 65 more seconds. That'll make it 25 minutes even on the stream. Okay. So while you guys are doing that, remember, what'll happen is we're going to need to get you to, we'll start a DM venison. We'll start a DM with whoever wins, and that way we can get your information. So if you're the winner, make sure you have your receive wallet for Bitcoin ready. For goodness sake, guys, please do not give me your send wallet. I mean, not that I can use it or anything, but please don't give it. Please don't give it. All right. I'm not going to be messing with anybody's stuff. Chance, you're good, man. You could put in same thing, man. Just put in that hashtag HASHPOWER. We got a couple Twitch people on there. That's good. There we go. We're building the list. Right on, right on. Keep it coming. I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer because we got people still posting. I think there's a little bit of a delay depending on what service you're on. So I want to be fair to everybody. So we'll keep it going for just a minute or, a couple minutes longer. Man, it was cold here today in Houston. This morning I woke up, it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
40 degrees again. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Turned off my AC.
I can see the comments, Cordic. So there we go. It's working. 1.16 server latency for Twitch. That's not too bad. I'm actually impressed with that for Twitch.
So Cinco, when you in this create bid, so that's all you gotta do is just put the mining pool right there and the username. This is all in one place.
Yep. So like for here, what we'll do is like for this is what I used last time. So it's kind of, I have it preset in there in my stuff. Right. So for that, you put your Stratum plus TCP, just like you're doing like on your miners when you're setting up your miners at home. They kind of need that that same information. Okay. And just so you know, if you see here, usually I think they're 3333 for Atlas pool, but 4334 is the high difficulty pool. Okay, that's the high diff pool for the people who are putting like a ton of hash power on the system. So.
And then I guess we'll see. Are we doing this today? Like, we're gonna start the half and live, or how is that gonna work?
Oh, when we do this, it'll happen fairly quickly. Like within 5 or 10 minutes, it should start hitting. So we'll see it start hitting. So what we'll basically do is we can, like, if it's somebody that's on a public pool, like if they decide to use Atlas, we can just plug their wallet address in on the website and watch it. So
that's what I mean. We're gonna be able to watch this.
Yeah, we can watch it for a little bit. I'm gonna give it one more minute, guys, and then we're good. There we go. More hash power for the plebs. Absolutely right. Jerry, how's it going, buddy? Jerry makes cool stuff with for 3D printers. Jerry Gensler, you guys see him posting in chat there. Jerry has made like my Cinco Doggo's commemorative Bitcoin BitAxe Gamma what's it called, stand that I print out. He made the 3D file for that, the STL file for that for me. He does some really cool stuff. So guy's a 3D printer wizard. Let's see here. Let's go, Ricky Bobby. 30 seconds.
I like that you can just hit the use button, because when you first go on the Brains HashPower site, they have the bid-ask spread, and I gotta be honest, when I see bid-ask spreads, I'm like, oh,
I don't know
what does this mean? How much am I paying? How much hash power?
Yep. I don't even play with the market page on that. I just go to the orders page and I do this create bid thing, and it's a lot easier for stupid people like me. So, okay. Jerry says renting hash power with Brains is awesome. The worst part is the hangover when your petahash turns back into a gigahash.
Yeah.
So yeah, no kidding. I remember that. I don't like watching it ramp back down. So, all right. So, and again, we're gonna get rid of this Atlas pool if whoever wins doesn't get it. 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna lock it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Locked. All right. That's it. We're locked. Oh, okay. I'll let that in. Dilly, you're getting in. You're lucky. You were right in under the wire, like literally under the wire. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to run this through my randomizer. If I call your name out, you're the one who won. So this is just going to take me a second. You guys can't see this because it's on one of my other screens. Let's see here. Pick name from the bottom list. Okay. Let me find that winner. Hold on. Scrolling through so I know which one he was under. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm guessing it's a guy.
I don't know if it's a guy. It's the generic he.
Okay.
Yep. Let me see here. Hold on. I mean, the name makes it look like it is to me. Hold on. Here we go. I'm posting it in chat first.
How do you, send it to the chat, you're gonna have to send it. How do, how do you
Barnard star dot hodl bip tac 110 lightning bolt key umbrella infinity sign / 21 million.
that's the winner?
Yeah, that's our winner. So Barnard
Sounds like a
Star.
Bitcoiner.
Sounds like a Bitcoiner, okay? And that
the
was
best.
random. Just so you know, I used Chat GPT. The first one I ran it through, it pulled my name. So that's why it took a second, because I was making it run it again.
That's funny.
So I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Rigged.
Barnard,
Oh.
Barnard, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to send me hold on, let me make sure we're following each other, bro. I think you're a bro. If you're not, I mean no offense to it.
We
Barnard
can
Star.
skip the confirm.
Yeah, we follow each other. Okay, perfect. Hey, buddy, I'm about to send you a DM on X, on Twitter, and I will speak this out to the audience as we do this. Okay. Hey, buddy, you win. And what's your pool? We're gonna do this one step at a time. Pool of choice. Barnard, check your DMs, my friend. Congratulations. Yo, I know this guy's gonna tell me to point it at Parasite Pool or something. Watch. Not with that BIP 110 in his in his name.
No,
I
he's
just
not
thought
a
about that.
Parasite
Wait,
guy.
never mind. No, he won't. I'm just waiting for him to respond, guys. So again, we're gonna go ahead. Like before we do it, we're gonna have to. What we'll do is like we'll clear that out. So while I'm waiting for him to respond to me, I'm keeping an eye on my DMs right now. Barnard Star, I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes to respond. If you don't respond, we're gonna have to go to a backup winner. Let's see here, but I am actively watching it. So basically, something to watch is when you fund your wallet, you set up your account, right? Let me see here. You set up your account. I gotta click that so you guys can see it. Why isn't it? Let me do it. Trying to make it so it'll. Oh, duh. So basically, what we do is like, doesn't matter if you guys see this, because all that would happen if you use this address is you would give me Bitcoin. So basically, what you do is when you set up your account with the Brains hash power. Oh, there it is. He has Brains. Okay, you want to use Brains. Okay. What's the wallet to point it at? Okay, guys. Barnard did respond, so he is our winner. Yay! Congrats, dude. I'm getting the information from him right now. He's going to be using Brains, so that'll make it even easier. So when you set up your account, you get your basic stuff. You want to put your email in and all that. You fund your account. Basically, I sent some sats to this account. And then it takes, it tells you when you do it, like there's a little warning here, but it says deposit requires 3 blockchain confirmations before appearing in your balance. We screen all incoming transactions for compliance purposes, and deposits flagged for suspicious may be withheld for manual review. And it happens only on working days and can take up to 48 hours. So make sure you guys are like taking a look at that. Okay. Only deposit
Yeah,
coins.
don't send with a coin join or anything suspicious like that.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know if you mentioned this already, I'm sure you did, but we funded this, not Brains. Brains has nothing to do with this. We're just using Brains for the hashes. This is me, Bobby, and Cinco that the funds for this. We should probably reach out to them. Maybe they'll give a small amount every week or something.
He was a little muffled for me. I'm sorry, Bull. I didn't get that. Bobby, did you get that? Can you translate for me?
I think he was just saying that it's not sponsored by Brains.
yes,
This
that is
just
correct.
Us
Yeah, it
providing
is.
sets.
Correct. It is not sponsored by. It's sponsored by the 3 of us. Yeah, the 3 guys on the screen right now.
Yeah, and they don't pay us either.
Yeah. They don't pay us. We don't have any agreements with them. Nothing like that. This is just us. This is just us doing it because we thought it would be fun.
They are going to be giving us free brisket next month, though.
That is true, right? That is true.
But that's for their site opening.
Right.
That has nothing to do with this.
Right. That's that special episode we're gonna do when we go down there. That's gonna be fun. I'm still waiting
What are you guys
for
doing with
Barnard.
that again?
Next to last week. I think it's like the 23rd of April or something like that, right?
Yeah,
24th?
something like that.
Yeah, it's like the last weekend of April. It's right before Bitcoin Vegas, which I'm not going. Bobby knows. Bull knows. Now everybody knows. I'm not going. So there's reasons. So they'll come out one day. But I am not going to Bitcoin Vegas. There we go. Okay, got his wallet address. Okay. Now, Barnard, before we go, okay, hold on, let's see here. Okay. And now, do you want more hash for shorter or less hash for longer? All right, so I got it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start setting it up, okay? Show you guys how easy this is. So orders, create. I just click use. I'm maxing out the wallet. Okay, so it's almost $200 worth that you're getting, Barnard. Okay, almost $200 in hash rate. So what I just asked him was, does he want, basically, does he want like a lot of hash rate for a short period of time, or does he want something a little longer? We're gonna kind of do this thing. We're gonna kind of try to get him to where he wants to be on it.
So he's just gonna be full mining. It's not gonna be a solo.
I'm gonna put it in here.
Oh, it is solo.
Shorter is fine.
Brain solo.
Let me see. Risk it for the biscuit. Solo brains, or stack sats for a minute on the pooled. Boo. So I just asked him, I said, do you want it, risk it for the biscuit, for the solo brains pool, or, go for it, or do you want it for a short time that just kind of stack sats with it? So I'm sure he's going to risk it for the biscuit, but it's his win, so I'm going to let him decide. Everybody's like, risk it, risk it, risk it.
Risk it.
Yep, full degen mode, exactly.
Yes.
Yep. I'm waiting to hear. So while he's doing that,
stamp his block
yep,
forever.
And Brains just does it like everybody else, right? I'm pretty sure I've mined with them before, but they just do the you just got to put your wallet address in, right? You don't need to put they don't have like a login name or anything like that, like via BTC and stuff does, right? I'll ask them.
I don't know. I haven't used Brains.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I just when I did the solo one on Brains, I just put my wallet.
Okay.
I didn't do it this way. I did the quick one on the other tab.
Yeah, he said he's going to go full degen mode, risk it for the biscuit.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let me just double check one. Okay, for Brains, we just do your wallet and dot worker for it, right? You don't use a user. Let me just make sure here. Use a user name. I want to double check because again, it's been a minute since I've done Brains, so I forget. Yeah, Cortex said there's no difference, so why not toward your own stack unless you have your own setup? So yes, so he's going to be doing it for he's going to be going for the solo. While he's doing that, let's just go ahead and look it up on brains.com while he's getting back to me.
Do they have a solo plus BIP 110 option? Since he's a BIP 110 guy.
Use your BT address as the username. Okay, so it's right there. It's just the username. Your wallet as the username. Okay, and it's 3333. Yep. Okay, we're good to go there. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get that going.
How much did you decide? How much hash rate?
So he said shorter is fine. So I'm gonna, before I hit go with it for him, we're gonna
exahash.
I want to get him at least 2 hours. We'll see what we can get him for 2 hours. 2 hours that's 12 tries. We do hash winner. Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna do with this. Midweek mining. We're doing midweek mining. Does that look like a? I guess he might have made an account. That looks like.
Have him confirm.
Yeah.
It says Cinco in it.
Yeah, I know. This is the receive.
Don't they all start with like B, C?
That's why I looked at it weird. Maybe it's like a, I don't know, lightning address or something.
Hopefully he's not a bot.
No, I don't think so. It looks like he's been following me for a minute, and Nice.
Maybe it's his Dogecoin address.
He don't look like a bot to me. He looks like a legit guy. He looks legit. I'm waiting for him to get back to me, guys. Sorry for the wait for everybody on screen. But yes, Solo, Dilly, I think that's how you say your name. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Hello. And then what we'll do is, like, for this, we'll do
Like 20 or something.
do 60 petahash for 2.5 hours.
That's pretty good.
It's a lot of petahash for 2.5 hours, guys. Double checking. He's double checking right now his wallet address because I want to make sure it's correct. I don't want to.
How do you even put a name in there in a wallet just like that?
I don't know, because everything I've ever done always has like the Bitcoin info at the beginning of it. So bum, 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 bum. PDX Brewer, what's up? Full degen mode, definitely full degen mode. I'm very happy about full degen mode. Oh, he's using Super Vanity Gen. Okay.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Okay. Maybe it just masks his actual thing. So, dot midweek mining. If I could spell. Okay. All right. This is how it's going to go down. We're about to hit the button, right? So, our good friend here, barnardstar.hodl, is about to get 60 petahash for the next 2.5 hours the second we hit the button, okay? Unless something goes wrong, right? So I asked him if that's what it was. He said it is. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Make sure, double check. Price sats, budget, speed limit, hours, brain solo pool. Hold on, wait. I'm waiting for my confirmation. I just confirmed it. So I got a notice on my Telegram. Boom. See, there it is. So what just happened there, guys, if you were looking at the screen, you saw it kind of hung for a second. That's because I was telling it it's okay to do it. Basically, I got the bot through Telegram, through Brain's Telegram. The Brain's HASHPOWER bot said, you know, hey, this is happening right now. So, okay. And here you see it. There's the bid ID. It's going to a solo pool. 60 petahash created, and we're good to go. So what we can do now is, I think we can probably go over to here. It might take a couple minutes to pop up, so we'll wait on that. It might take a couple minutes to pop up because it's got to kind of do its thing. Interestingly enough, the Brain Solo hash pool right now has 155 petahash, and so we're about to put that over 200 by doing this. So, okay. Right block found. Dude, if he hits a block, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to be so happy about that.
That would be
That's
cool
gonna
as
be
fuck.
awesome.
Yeah. So, all right. We'll come back to it in a few minutes, but while that's doing its thing over there. So again, guys, we're just going to kind of walk through it just super quick again. Orders, you hit create. I can't do it now because I don't have the, I've drained the pool, my sats pool. You fund your account by sending your sats to this. Once you do that and you see it confirms, it'll show up over here. As you can see here, it showed where I added 280,741 sats this afternoon. Okay. After it funds, then you can go over here. I haven't done the try your luck thing. that's where I think it basically just goes to the brain solo pool. You click one of these and it just does it for you.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. So I prefer to point it at something else. So orders, we did create. It's going to tell me I can't do it because I don't have any moolah in there. It won't let me see it. It doesn't let me do it. Like even if I try to do that, it says exceeds balance, right? So, oh, well, it still might let me play with it. Let me see here. So like, yeah, okay, we can still kind of do like a fake one, right? So 60. Let's say we did $250, roughly $250 worth of Bitcoin at current prices. And we wanted to do, there you go, Bobby. There's your 1 exahash for 11 minutes. You'd get in a block. So
That's nice.
So he said, I'm getting chills all over my body. Right on, man.
I bet.
So, but it's really, guys, it's once you do it like once or twice, once you get through it and you get past the nerve-wracking thing of sending the Bitcoin sats to an address and then waiting for the confirmations and it shows up and then doing your first bids and playing with it after that. And then once you check your stats and you start seeing like, hey, look, my hash power is going up. I'm not going to lie. If you have even a slightly addictive personality, or if you're like a gamer and you like just like stats, it's flipping addicting, man. Because I have another account that I use. Like, this is the account I use for us to like broadcast with, but I have my private account that I do it with. And I'm doing it like every 3 days now. Not a lot.
Oh, wow.
Like $10 here and there. It's just
That's
like $10
funny.
here.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I was thinking that might be a good way to supplement it because I'm just solo mining right now. So, yeah, that would add some
there we
good
go.
hash rate.
Here we go. It's showing up. Right on. You're mining, bro. It's ramping up. It's going to take some time. It does ramp up. Okay, so just understand that it's going to take a little bit of time.
This is making me want to go do an extra
right?
hash now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brains should be paying us to do this crap, right?
I know.
It's crazy when
should,
ramping up is 7.9 petahash.
They should do a little amount weekly. I feel like they would get more people that would want to do it.
It just
If they
jumped to
funded
almost
a little
19
bit amount every
petahash.
week.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get my first petahash right now.
right. I'll tell you, that was the biggest hurdle for me was 1 petahash. Once I got over steady enough mining to do over 1 petahash, like that was a huge goal. And when I hit it, getting up to 5 was the next goal. And it was like, this is doable. It's amazing how when you start scaling up, like with machines, with like not rented hash power, but like hosted hash power with your own hash power and your own machines, it's amazing how you start like, I mean, Bull, you could probably attest to that too. Like once you start getting it, it goes
It's
from
fucking
like,
addicting.
It is
It's addicting.
It is like
Yeah.
you start wondering like, okay, so now my miners are producing this much. How many months do I need to mine at this petahash before I can double it to a second petahash by using my earnings to buy machines to do that? And you start.
And the
thinking
crazy
in
part
scale.
now is like the machines I'm looking at, the hydros, and they're like almost a petahash for each machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And now we got those, what do we got? 2 companies now in the US that are saying they've got, they're able to produce ASICs or they're about to start, right? We've got Proto and we've got what's the other one that we saw? BitGen?
Starts with the B.
BitGen or something like that. I just saw it. I forget. I posted it to y'all the other day.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, it's pretty cool.
1890. I'm clicking away because now I'm addicted too, but it's going to take a little bit, but it's ramping up. So he's got 2.5 hours of this. So that's like 15 blocks. You've got 15 block attempts. Well, you got within 15 blocks, you'll be making attempts. Okay. For how many trillions of attempts that is. But yeah, man, it's going. It's just going. So yeah. So guys, hash power, it can be addicting. It's really cool to do. And again, just back again, Barnard Star, congratulations. I hope this is exciting for you. It was excited for me to do it. Oh, I think Bull just fell off the ship. I hope somebody better throw him a life ring there. I joke. Just jumped up to 26 point, almost 27 petahash. Right now, hey, there's Bull. Right now,
Yeah.
Barnard Star is mining at more than a lot of entire pools mine at. So think of that. So
Yeah, I was gonna go try to find the odds thing I used earlier to compare to what you put in there, and by accident I swiped out of Zoom.
let me
That's what
see. Hold
happens
on. I
with doing
think
it
I
on the
could pull
phone.
that up. I think I've got a site for that. Let me see.
I think his best share is already better than my best share.
That's the
What's
key
his
thing.
best share at? I can't see it.
Best share. 1, 2, 3 billion. Let's hold on. Million, billion. 552.
55 gig maybe.
I think it's like 55 gig. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I'm dumb. Let me pull this up over here real quick, guys. Solo chance. So what did we say we're doing for him? Is it 60, right?
Yeah, 60.
60. Petahash. One in 16,653 per block.
Nice.
So at this, it says you would probably just, again, remember, this is odds, right? And I'm a Han Solo. I don't go by odds, but just for example's sake, for anybody who does not know that reference I just made, unfollow me right now. If you do not know the never tell me the odds thing, that's all I'm going to say.
That's pretty cool.
Bobby
One in
drops off.
100
No.
1 in 116 for the day if you kept it up there for 24 hours. That's pretty cool.
Yep. So you would, according to this, you possibly, because it's still just chance, but you possibly would be in the running for 3 blocks a year. It's 9 Bitcoin a year, a little more than 9 Bitcoin a year, guys. At that.
Yeah.
So interesting. Interesting. So let's see where he's at now. 33.5 petahash and still climbing. So, dude, if you hit, you better be all over freaking social media with this. There will be signs because we want to know. Because we're not going to stay on here for the whole 2.5 hours with this, but we're almost at an hour as it is. Now, I want to ask the chat.
I'm sure Cinco will be watching mempool.space the whole time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've got it pegged on one of my other screens right now. I've got it pulled up with that address pegged, just watching it. So just to see what happens. But I got a little alert going just in case it does. Technically you could, yeah, absolutely. I mean, so Bernard Star just asked, so really I could actually be extra super lucky and hit multiple blocks. Quit being a greedy bastard, but yes, you could. That is absolutely something that can happen. I mean, if you look at how the mempool flows, frequently we see Foundry, F2 pool, whatever, ant pool. Absolutely. You have an equal chance on every block to do it. So technically you could. So
leave some blocks for the rest of us.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Greedy bastard. Come on now. No, seriously though, I would love to see him hit this.
That is funny.
I would love to see him hit this, dude. It's one of those moments.
That would be insane if
you
he got
hit
multiple on this.
If he hit 1, we'd be like, oh. If he hit 2, we'd be like, and that's when I'd be like DMing him. I'd be like, where's my cut?
I'll be back in my room renting the X-Hash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, already hit 552G difficulty share. Yep. And excuse me. So something I did notice, let me pull up what mine was. When I did it last week on Atlas Pool, where is it? Wait one. I got to go to my Atlas Pool tracker. I did it on Atlas Pool dashboard. My highest was 21.78 G. 27.96 G was my best share with my what's it called? When I rented I rented 10 petahash last week for 4 hours and threw it on Atlas Pool after I did the interview with Matt from Atlas. Funny enough, not 10 minutes later, my best share ever hit on my Nano 3S and blew that out of the water.
So I didn't tell you guys, my S21, I've been having problems with it. It's not, for some reason, it falls away. It's not staying on the pools I want it to go on. And it's just staying on, it keeps kicking back to the solo pool. I tried a bunch of different things and, for brains, for Luxar, and I just can't get it to stay to a regular pool like that. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I just left it on solo pool.
Right.
So we'll see.
Maybe it's trying to tell you something, man.
Well, that's what I said. And then the difficulty's coming down like 9%. So I was like, you know what? It must just meant to be. I believe in shit like that.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, the same way if something doesn't work out or I just say, hell it is not meant to be. Fuck it. And I just move on. So we'll see.
Exactly.
I'm leaving solo mining for now on. Fuck it. And the difficulty's coming down. And I hope with everybody, these big companies moving to AI, the difficulty just keeps coming down.
Right.
That'd be nice.
So
But yeah, my best
sorry,
year
go ahead.
was 95 so far. 95 G so far.
Nice. So PDX Brewer just asked, even if in a shared pool, you should get some sats, right? Yeah, it's probably not going to pay anything near what you're doing. Like that's not a real healthy way to. You'd be better off just DCAing at that point with that money. But like based on like PPS Plus and what. But let me go over to a mining calculator real quick, and I'll look at that for you. Hold on a second.
Hey, Cinco, I think moving forward, if we do another one of these, I think we got to keep. I think we should just keep it straight to, like trying to hit a block, not to get back sats. It'll be cool for everybody to see the way we are now.
Yeah.
And maybe something.
There's way more excitement to this.
Maybe, yeah, exactly. Because I feel like even me, doing it with you guys is like I just want to watch and see what it gets up to and see the best share, whatnot. Maybe we should just keep it to like an hour or half an hour, whatever it is that be enough for the show, and then we can watch it and just put it at like the max terahash hash rate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thought. I mean, whatever.
No, I like it. Yeah.
Because then people will stay on, the whole time. Or you can even do it with figures or not, but it's pretty cool to watch it. It definitely makes me want to go do it now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's accurate. I went to Via BTC real quick and I just put it on here to do the profit calculator.
That's probably for a full day.
Yeah, that is a full day.
Daily yield.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Let me do the math on that real quick. I'm going to pull up my calculator. So on this particular, what Barnard Star is doing right now, calc. You guys got to forgive me. I'm not a math guy. So, all right, let's see. So
24 divided by 2. 2.5.
Okay, so out of the $200 we spent, you would make about $185 back. So if you're pool mining at their PPS rate, you're mining at a loss, right? So at 2%, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really, see, even that, it's not
fun.
I mean, it's a great giveaway, but there's no excitement to it.
Yeah, it's not worth it
to hit a block
for good content.
Yeah, I want them to hit a block.
That'd be cool. It's not good for pool mining, right? So PDX Brewer, just answering your question. I wouldn't say do that for pool mining, right? Just you're below break even at this point. You're below break even. So, but I mean, if you're solo mining, like this is the way I see it. Okay. When Bobby's birthday rolls around, am I going to give Bobby a Bidax Gamma, or am I going to give Bobby like, $100 in hash power? To me, I'm kind of like grandma.
Hash power.
Exactly. Like, I'd rather give you the hash power and let you roll the dice. It's like grandma buying you the lottery ticket when you're like 12. I don't know if you guys had a grandma like that. My grandmother was Polish and she was a freaking gambling addict. So she was always down Atlantic City. So like to her, giving somebody a lottery ticket or a scratch off was like, here, look, you might win something. It's like, thanks for that $1 present, grandma. But I mean, technically I could have won 10 grand, right? So as I get older, I'm like, it actually kind of was cool present, right? There was some risk in it. So, but yeah, so doing this, yeah, like Samir just said, kind of solo mining with it is the way. We're up to 54.5 petahash. So you see though, it's ramping up. It takes a little, it's going at 60. It's just showing up in the stats, just so you understand. It's not like it's slowly giving you hash, right? You've had it. It's just the hash rate, it goes by 5 minutes, hour, day. So it's kind of like trying to show how much it's hitting at. Yeah.
All the solo pools are delayed like that.
Right. Exactly. So it's not,
Actually, I think all the pools are delayed. Actually, now I think about it.
yeah, because they can't report, if you try to report it by the second, that just takes up a lot of computing power. They don't want to do that. We've had people that like have messaged me, like when I was doing some of like the help on Telegram for via BTC with some people, they'd be like, hey, my hash rate isn't showing right. It's saying that it's too low. And I'd be like, well, what number are you looking at? And like, they had just put their miners on the pool like 14 minutes ago, and they're looking at like their 2-minute hash rate. It's like, bro, give it 24 hours and then look at your average, like settle down, son. But mining is long game, right? Mining is the long game. You got to have that low time preference. But I don't know, guys, would you say this was a success? You think this was cool? Was it fun?
Yeah, definitely. This was
I had
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, and it's cool to even see how you do it. Like I said, I set up the Telegram and I did this other one, but I didn't realize that you could just go and put a order like that, and that's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
I should have fooled around with it a little more.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. PDX Brewer, yes, he said wasn't sure if Brains was solo. Yes, Brains does have a solo stratum you can connect to. So that's what we aimed it at.
Does that screen automatically update? I'm trying to zoom in.
Yeah, this little box that we've got up on here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like the best share automatically update and stuff. You don't have to refresh it.
Yeah, I could sit here and keep clicking it. It ain't gonna matter. It looks like it's about every 60 seconds. It's automatically updating itself.
Oh, okay, yep. Oh, good.
So, and this is like I'm in the solo.brains.com page for this. This is not on the HASHPOWER page. So this is the pool page. So yeah, there we go. And if you look, guys, if you remember, like I said, when we started this, it said up here that Brains solo pool had 151 petahash. So you can see it's climbing. Like the pool rate already is climbing. So we're gonna increase the pool rate by freaking 25%, right? 25% over the next 2.5 hours. Yeah, man, exactly. It's fun to cheer him on. Like I'm really excited. If he hits a block, I will be like, that'll be one of those memories I take with me to the grave. That, we did that for somebody. I think that would be just super freaking cool. Super freaking cool.
Definitely.
Instant whole coiner.
Cool.
So an instant multi-coiner, technically. Instant multi-coiner.
Yeah.
So that would be it. Top hats.
That's what's so enticing about solo mining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. If you can, great, right? And I'm at the point now, like at first I started, when you start mining, you start doing weird things, right? Because you're experimenting. So you do things like, see you, Jerry. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It was good seeing you, brother. You start doing weird things like you put a small miner that only has a couple terahash onto a regular pool, and you just because you want to see those sats come in, right? You're mining it once. Yeah, but you do it. It's part of the learning process. It's part of the excitement, right? And then after that, you start figuring out, oh, but if I hit it myself, I can put this over there. You start doing more research. You go down the rabbit holes. You learn more about mining. The next thing you know, you're like, okay, I can throw this on there. And then maybe you solo mine for a while. But then you start building up that home hash rate, right? Or your hosted hash rate. Start building it up. Next thing you know, you've got a decent amount of hash rate, and you're like, okay, now I'm going to stack it, and it's earning. Like I'm net positive with my hash rate over electricity and hosting costs and everything else. Then you start doing that. Then the next step is the scary part. That's where you start getting enough hash rate that you're like, okay, I can start buying more machines to increase my hash rate, but I can also take a little bit more risk. So you start putting some larger machines on a solo pool because you're still making money with your hash pool, but then you want to see if you can hit that block, right? I don't want to call it Bitcoin greed because it's not really greed. It's speculation, right? You're going for the biscuit. And that's where things start getting fun in your noggin. I'll tell you that right now. Cause you know that meme where they show like the guy and the girl laying in bed and she's like, I bet he's thinking about other women, and it pops up whatever the meme bubble is. That's me. Like my wife, she's not thinking I'm thinking. She's probably laying there going, this son of a bitch is probably thinking about freaking Bitcoin mining again. And she would be right. Cause I'll sit there and I'll do calculations in my head, and then I'll hop on my AI and like program things in and like start asking it questions to, to find out if my theory is right. And that's what I do, like trying to figure out, like, where can I do this? Where can I do that? How many,
in the same exact way.
Yeah. How much blood does my body produce each month, and how much can I sell to put, no, I'm only kidding. But how much can I get for a kidney in 2026 in Texas? So I've looked that up.
Does Brains have like a graphical interface, kind of like where it shows like a chart or something like a CK pool or no?
Let's take a
Is it
look.
just
We just finally hit 60 flat, by the way, so got that. Let me copy that just so we don't lose it. Nope. I don't see that it does. Now, maybe if you have Brains OS or something and you pull it up in there, it might. But I don't know. I don't see it for here. No, it looks like it just gives it to you like a numerical value.
because it looks cool when you put even on like this the CK pool where you see the graph was going, the chart just going straight up.
Yep, you got that
Yeah, that
freaking
is cool to
candle.
see.
Yeah. Dirty speculator. Yeah, I'm a dirty speculator. You're right. I am. PDX Brewer. Barnard Star said, I would find a way to come meet you in person and treat you and yours to a wonderful steak dinner. That would be awesome. We'll get the boys together, right? That would be cool. But yeah, man, this is neat. We'll go for about another, you guys okay? Bobby and Bull, you okay for about another 10 minutes and then we'll call it?
Yeah, whatever. As long as you guys want, I'm here.
Yeah.
Right on. I just want to see how it ticks for a little bit. So I'm having fun with this. Looks like we got about close to 300 viewers right now. So doing good there. That's impressive. Happy to see that. Let me see here. Let me go back over to profile. I'm just looking some stuff up there. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we've got, we're creeping up on like 300 viewers between the three platforms. So that's cool. Right now we got most viewers right now are on X. Shout out to our X friends. Thank you for that. Always appreciate that. But yeah, we're ticking away, guys. So that's basically how this works though. I mean, and I want to hear from the chat. Like, does it look simple enough to you guys? Is this something you all want to go try on your own now? Or does it still look too intimidating? Like, or tell us why you wouldn't do it too. Like if you're like, it's just not me. There's no judgment here, right? We all mine in our own ways. So is this something that you would actually now consider? I'm curious.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The bid ask, the bid and ask screen, it reminded me of like options and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
me
it-
too. That's
and
why
I feel
was
I feel like
oh,
that
no.
deters a lot of people because I looked at it and I was like, oh, that you could just go and put that order in on that one screen. That makes it a lot more easy. They need to make it look a little more user friendly.
Yeah, I wish they showed that instead of this, because when you see the bid ask, it's like, oh, how do I know what petahash I'm getting?
Hey, check this out. Just want to show you guys real quick. So these are all the buy orders that have come through. We bought, look, it's down here. We bought at 45.7. Since we've been on the air, it's gone up to 70. So we got it at a pretty good deal. I mean, it hasn't doubled, but it's a third again over. So, I mean, Barnard Star got a pretty good deal on that right there. So just looking off that bid and ask page, right?
Do you think maybe because right now they would have to the other hash power when it goes up because it's being used?
Yeah, we probably
Yeah, that's
sucked up a
exactly
bunch
what
of
I
it.
was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So now it's more at a premium, exactly. So we sucked up a bunch of it for the next 2.5 hours. So yeah,
Hash power is a commodity.
it
I
definitely.
wonder how they would keep up with the demand if they get a big influx of people doing this.
That's where I think they're going to end up. That's where they start looking at, I guess, do they put their own machines online? Do they start, making it more lucrative for the people that are, selling their hash power, renting their hash power through it?
Get that whole Sugarland facility on solo mining with hash power.
Maybe that's what that's for, right? For all we know, who knows? Maybe that's
Could
what
be.
they're prepping for. We'll be able to find out when we go down there. That's a good question to ask, Bobby.
It'd be pretty cool to see, like, oh, I rented it. Oh yeah, it's like
it's right there,
20 miles down the road.
It's right there by Whataburger. PDX Brewer says, I don't like partying with my BTC unless it's for something tangible. Fair enough. I mean, that's hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
I like playing with my Bitcoin, so I like to, not all of it. I have my Bitcoin in cold storage, but I do have, my little play Bitcoin for things like this and, whatever, buying things from people online. Like if there's somebody that they accept Bitcoin, I want to help the Bitcoin circular economy. So if it is somebody that does that and I have enough in my allowance wallet for it, I'll use that. I'll do that. But
Yeah,
I
I'm the
feel-
same way. There's tons of ways to use Bitcoin. Why not try them out?
Yeah, spend and replace. It's a good. It's always a good idea to do that. Spend and replace. So, but yeah, we are ticking away. There you go, man. That is so cool. And let's see, he's still at about 552 right there. So he still hasn't topped his best share yet. Angelus says with, oh, we're still good. Okay, that's all right. You guys can still see me, right? We're still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I had a alert pop up. Angela says with 60 petahash, how many sats are produced on average? So we just looked and it's about, what did we just see? It was like,
It was a little under 200, like 180 something.
yeah,
dollars,
for
but I don't
2.5
know
hours.
The equivalent of sats.
Yeah. So we'll call it like what, like $60 an hour in sats. So almost like $1 a petahash an hour. My math is probably way wrong. Somebody's gonna be like, "You are so dumb, dude. Why are you on here?" But it looks like what it basically comes down to is if you're pool mining with it, it's probably not enough, especially after you add in the the fees for the pool. So play money, yes, replace it. Exactly, PDX Brewer. Yep, you got your play money, and as long as you replace it. But yeah, ticking away. We'll do this for a few more minutes. We'll let it go, but this is something, what we might do is if maybe I'll reach out if Bobby and Bull are comfortable with this. I know I'm putting it out on the air, so they're going to be like, "Why do you do this? You're such an idiot." I might reach out to some people, see if they some companies, see if they want to sponsor another giveaway like this, like for the episode. Just ask them like, "Hey, if you want to donate sats." And, we'll do a giveaway with it. And that way we could say like, "Hey, your hash power was, supplied by whatever company." Cinco
Yeah,
Dollars.
that'd be
3D
amazing.
printed.
And every time we do it, we could watch somebody a chance of hitting the block every Wednesday. That'd be cool.
Right. Have it running in the background while we talk about our main thing and just see. You
But
never
I
know.
don't think we should give them the option of putting it to the pool for sats. I think it got to be
Solo.
strictly solo. Yeah.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Because
Yeah,
we
I'm fine with
want to
that.
see this, and I'm sure the public wants to see somebody hit a block.
You gotta be a degen.
I'm thinking what we should do is if we run the space for a half an hour or hour, whatever you decide on, that'll be the set amount of whatever
Oh
for the
yeah,
time.
so just
That's
the
what we-
maximum hash
So
rate
it'll
we
be
can get
the
for
max,
that time.
max hash rate for the whole viewing of the stream. That'd be cool because
Right.
then it'll be a lot.
So it would do something
Yeah.
like this. We would do like, we'll say it was
If people don't want to stay on for half an hour, they could leave early, but we'll stream for the full amount of whatever we decide on, timing for the pool, and that way we can see the whole thing.
so if we did for an hour and a half, like we'll just say the stream was an hour and a half and we had $150 worth of sats in the pool, that means for that hour and a half, that winner gets 75 petahash in this example. So
Yeah, see,
while the show's
that'd
going,
be
they get
cool.
75 petahash.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then maybe you could figure out a way to go to pool their name live and get it all ready. So for when the stream starts, we start the pool.
Yeah, I could just put it on. I can probably put something like a quick sign up on like on my website,
Yeah, like a Google form or something.
and then just like you can go to the website and click a button and it adds you to the pool.
Yeah, and then maybe then you could figure out some things we can watch where you could just click it. Or you could do it live just so they can see that you're clicking and just not picking random names because
Right.
there's a lot of skeptics always.
Yep, and I'm always afraid of that.
You can't blame them. You can't blame them. But
Yeah.
if you do it live where you just it automatically picks somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we start the stream, we already know who's going to get the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the odds and ends. But I think it'll be cool if we could keep doing this every week.
Oh yeah, yeah. And on Streamlabs, I actually that the software I use that I stream this stuff through. There's a thing I have in there that's actually like a randomizer that I could pull up. Like it's an app that I can pull up and it just pulls somebody from the chat. So I'll play with that this weekend and I'll see if I can get that going and then we can start figuring that out. And yeah, man. I think probably like I know easy next Wednesday I can put, even if it's like as an example, like I could put $25 in next week. So
I'm okay to fund again next week until
well, yeah, I'm
somebody
not
wants to
saying you
step
have
up.
to. I'm just, like,
No, I will.
so we'll say like about 35,000 at current prices. We're just speculating here right now. So that's right about $25, right? So if 35,000 gets us, let's see,
Maybe 20.
12 petahash. It's not bad. 12
That's
petahash
not
more than
bad.
you had.
And who knows? Like you said, if we get some companies that want to put in,
Mm-hmm.
we could just spread it each week. It would be cool.
Right. So we could do something
Yeah.
like that. I'll ask around. I'll see if anyone's interested in that. If you have a business and you would like to talk to us about that, go ahead. Like I said, we'll basically we can put it up there like, yeah, exactly. Like tonight was sponsored by blah, blah, blah. And then we can put that up there and, tonight was sponsored by this company. We'll put your logo up on the screen. Or if it's your company and you want to be on the stream with us, we'll bring you in here with us. You can sit here and talk with us about it. So you can tell us a little bit about what you do. So no big deal.
Yeah,
Right?
that'd be a cool way to do it.
Yeah. Again, we're not getting paid on this. We're trying to get people to, do cool little giveaways. So yeah, I'd be cool with that. We can explore that. See what kind of things we can come up with. Let's see how our friend's doing over here. There you go. Sitting at that 60-ish.
What's his difficulty? Still same thing?
552.
I mean, his
Almost a free
best share.
petahash.
His best share. What's his best share?
552.
Yeah, 552.
Okay, didn't change again.
No, hasn't gone up yet.
He got lucky with that share. I think he was only at like 18 petahash when he got that share.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he was at 60. We just didn't see it. It's because the stat
okay.
ramps, but the 60 is instant. So, but yeah, he was at like the first 4 minutes. the first 4 minutes we were in. That's how it was with me last time too, that I did this. Like my best share was like in the first 10 minutes. And then like for the rest of the like 3 hours I had it, I was like, meh, meh. But that's okay. That doesn't mean it was bad. That's just how it turned out. Give it like a couple more minutes and I'm gonna head off. But yeah, so next week we'll look into that. At a minimum, next week we'll do, like I said, I'll kick in $25. So at a minimum, we'll have some type of a petahash or petahash giveaway. We'll just make it a regular thing for now. Like, either every episode or every other episode or something. We'll see what we can do. But we still want to be able to talk about the things we talk about on midweek mining, right? It's not just going to be midweek hash rentals.
Yeah, definitely. There's still a lot to talk about.
But, just like on Twitch streams and stuff where people are like, oh, I've got this giveaway going around in the background. We'll make it like that. It'll just be our little thing we do. So,
yeah.
But yeah, PDX Brewer tonight was sponsored by Cinco Doggos Mining. Well, it was actually sponsored by all three of us. Bull kicked in, Bobby kicked in, I kicked in. It was all three of us. So, yeah, it was a combined effort. So, but we'll see what's going on here. Oh, kind of went a little bit over.
61.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's doing well. That's cool. Super easy system to use though. Like I've been impressed with it. It's a good way to throw my stuff out there. Yep, Angelus.
What's that other one that people use? Hash something? Hash
Nice Hash?
Yeah, is that legit?
Yeah,
or is
Nice
that legit company or is that something?
They're legit. They're legit.
Yeah,
I've just
they've
never
been in
used
it
them
for forever.
Yeah. They are legit. I will say that. I've just never personally used them. But yeah, they're legit. I've got my ad blocker on now, Bobby, just so you know.
Okay, good.
Okay. Grandpa learned.
He learns.
Yeah. I think they call it easy mining, right? Maybe not. Oh yeah, here you go. Simply purchase a package from Easy Mining Dashboard, sit back and wait for mining round to finish. They even do like team mining and stuff. So, I mean, it's a little gimmicky for some of it, but it is still legitimate. It is 100% legitimate. I'll say that. I've never heard anyone say that Nice Hash is a scam. I've heard people say it's not for me, but that's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you are buying computing power in order to validate transaction of cryptocurrency in a process called mining. So that's basic stuff. Yeah. But anyway, they do have it. So yeah, Brains wasn't the first ones to do this. There's other companies that do it. Nice Hash is probably the most famous. I'm glad you brought that
we
up.
can do Caspa mining.
Oh, there you go. You get, what is it, 3 cents per coin right now? Don't say the K word too loud. All the bots come out of the frickin' woodwork.
Oh shit, I ruined it.
God, that's it. We're screwed. They'll be here.
And you can't joke with that. Everybody's gonna flip on us on Twitter.
God, man, yeah. Bitcoin silver solves the problem. Easy. Sorry, I go off about it sometimes. Caspa has burned me. I looked into Caspa like 2024, 2025, and I was trying to do research on it because of everything I was seeing online. I was like, what are they talking about? And I was like, oh, interesting. And then I was like, this freaking stuff never gets above 10 cents. Like, I know it's not all about price, it's about mission, but hey, all right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get bot attacked if I keep it up, so I'm gonna shut up now. But yeah, easy mining, you can do it too. But I don't know, brains was just kind of easy. Maybe we'll try it on here 1 week. We'll see what happens. We'll try it on Nice Hash and see where we have our luck. But all right, let's start wrapping it up, guys. This will be the last 5 minutes of this. If our friend Barnard Star hits, I'm sure we'll all know about it. So because not only will we be posting all about it, but I'm sure that whatever it's called, solo Bitcoin mining on X will be, someone just hit on a solo pool like they always do. And then somebody will be like, they had 60 petahash. They're not a solo miner. They've got a farm. So but anyway, yeah. So next week we'll do something with it. We'll announce that, what it's going to be. What else is going on? I think that's about it. Next week, we'll also be talking about the difficulty adjustment, because the difficulty adjustment is about
like
to
8.
hit. Yeah, less than 2 days now.
8.05%.
Yep. I didn't think it was going to get over 7, so we'll see. So blocks at 10.9 minutes.
45 hours.
So there we go. We're going down again. That's okay. I mean, that's a good thing. Better chances.
That's
right?
great.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, just kind of looking back. See, yeah, you can see where there's pools, they hit multiple in a row. So it is possible, Barnard Star, you can hit multiple in a row. So, but yeah, we'll be talking about that next week, I'm sure, because we'll be a week into it. What else? We'll be talking about whatever news pops up over the next week. Jezlaw back. No, thank you. Yeah, Angela just said good publicity for Nice Hash. Hey, if somebody offers a good service, whether I like them or not, I'll put it out there. So I got no problem with it.
Yeah.
We support everybody in Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. If they're positive influences in Bitcoin and they're not trying to do anything that harms Bitcoin or Bitcoiners, I'm all for it. So
yeah, I have no allegiances. Mm-hmm. Proof of work.
Proof of
Prove
work.
It.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right. Exactly
Yep.
right. So absolutely. And there's stuff out there that I don't like, and you guys will see me post on my X channel about it. I don't like this. I don't like that. That doesn't mean I disrespect them. There's pools out there I don't like, but if they're legitimate and, they're not screwing people over and stealing hash rate or something like that, fantastic. Hey, whatever. More the merrier. So I just won't use that service. That's all it means. And that's like anything else. I prefer not to eat at certain fast food places. I'm sure they're good, but I don't. In-N-Out. So I can eat that In-N-Out crap. Damn soggy fries. I got my Whataburger down here.
Now I'm disappointed. I wanted to try In-N-Out.
People are going to give
burgers
opinions
are
on
good.
that. Yeah,
Their burgers are good, but their fries are terrible.
I'll tell you a quick story about that. The old man story.
Cheese on it, and it's even worse.
See, that's the Texan in you, man. So when I was in the Navy and I moved out to San Diego, okay, so I'm a Jersey boy moving to San Diego in the Navy. I get there and I got there in 99. Okay. I got out of submarine school in mid 1999. And right before Y2K, I moved to San Diego, my first duty station, Point Loma, California, just north of San Diego. One of my buddies that I knew from, we did World War II reenacting together. So, I guess now, what do they call that nowadays? Cosplay. But we did World War II reenacting. And he lived in California, and he said, hey, we know you don't have any family up here. Why don't you and your wife come up and spend New Year's with us? So we did. We drove up to his house in Rancho Cucamonga, and we're completely new to California. Like, I'd been there 2 weeks. Okay. And on the way back, and he was like, on your way home, this New Year's Day, he's like, the only fast food that's going to be open is In-N-Out. It's a California staple. And he was like, bro, it's grub. He's a surfer guy. Bro, it's grub. You're going to love it. So my wife and I stop. We pick up some In-N-Out. We're driving our way back down to San Diego, eating that burger. Burger's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. And then, do the normal. I reach over the bag. I grab some fries, and they're kind of soggy. And I put them in my mouth, and I'm like, these are freaking disgusting. And I come to find out over time, that's just how they make their fries. It's not like they screwed us over and didn't cook them long enough. Apparently that's just how you have to ask it. Like, I forget what it's called. Jungle fries or something. Animal style. Yeah. There's something you got to ask for.
With the cheese and like onions or something.
Yeah. Something like that. Right. PDX. See you later, buddy. Thanks for popping in. But I was like, after that, like that one time I had it, I was like, I'll never eat this again. Like, it burned me. Guys, I haven't had In-N-Out in 26 years now because of that. But yeah, I was like, I didn't like it. But I'll tell you what, though, one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life was freaking Fat Burger out in LA. Fat Burger makes a burger, man. Oh,
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Dude, if you listen to some Ice Cube, he sings about Fat Burger. That's how good it is. Like, some of his raps are about Fat Burger. So, and they're open 24 hours a day. So you could be like, 4:00 in the morning and you're hungover as hell or whatever. You're still whatever. And you can go get a Fat Burger and it's worth it. It's good. You'll get a massive coronary afterwards from the grease, but it's so good. So good.
All right. Well, we're talking about burgers. I think it's time we shut this down.
I think it's time we shut it down. We've gotten off of Bitcoin. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. We got over 300 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. Remember, next week we're going to do something like this again. Keep an eye on Twitter. That's usually where we make our announcements that we're going live. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that at Cinco Doggos. That's where I'll post it up. And then Bobby and Bull usually share it out too. We might have to make a midweek mining Twitter account or something, guys, to make it a little easier to share that shit out. We'll have to figure that out. But I like,
that'd be good.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure that out as we go legits. But yeah, next week, guys, we'll do something like this again. Congratulations again, Barnard Star, for your 60 petahash. Enjoy it for the next, I think you got like another hour and a half left on there. For the rest of you guys, good luck next week when we do it. Please make sure you come out. And the more people that come in and watch this, the more likely we are to find people that are going to be willing to donate so we can do it more. So keep that in mind. Invite your friends. Invite your enemies.
Follow us all on X for updates. And, we don't ask for anything special. Maybe just to follow. If you don't want to follow, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it would be cool if you do.
Yeah. It helps us too, because if I've got to DM you, we got to be following each other. So, and I try to follow back every person that follows me, as long as I don't hit the algorithm wall that X puts out there and tells you can't. I'm going to do it the next day. But all right, cool. Before we shut down though, Bobby, any last thoughts?
No.
He's like, I'm sick of you.
I hope this guy gets blocked.
I thought I was bad with that. I'm not good on the fly. And Bobby, I think, beats me a little bit.
All right. Bull, your turn, buddy.
I just recommend everybody most of the people on here probably have a wallet and interested in mining a little bit if they were, coming on mining. So if you're not mining already, think about getting a Canon, think about getting a BitAxe. Start looking into it, do some research. It's pretty cool, and it helps, keep the network strong. And I feel like everybody that's in Bitcoin needs to at least look into it a little bit more. It builds confidence in what you're investing in. So that's my thoughts.
Right on. Right on. My dogs are coming in. The Cinco Doggos are running in now. My wife.
All Cinco?
Yeah, all Cinco are coming in. Well, probably Quattro of them. No, you're fine. Hey, look at this. Come here, hon, real quick. I want to show you. I'm going to show my wife real quick, guys, before we shut this down. So we got this guy, Barnard Star. We picked. He got 60 petahash for 2.5 hours off of what we did. Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. That's nice, right? Hope he hits. My wife just said hope he hits. So right on. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys next week. We're ending the stream now. Really appreciate it. Good luck to Barnard Star, and good luck to the rest of you too. Hopefully somebody hits a block and we get